hello again. Hello, hello.
Hello, people.
Hello. Hello, chat. It's
Oh, God.
Tuesday.
I didn't realize that it's doubled my displays and not extended them. No!
Darren! Darren subscribing to me right at the start of the stream. Thank you so much. Look at all them emotes, taking advantage of all the super cool emotes that we have now.
Yeah.
Nemo!
Because I'm not there yet.
Oh my goodness, Nemo as well.
Hold up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hold up. Everyone, hold on.
There's too
Everyone
many
shut
things
up.
happening. Y'all need to
I got on a
chill.
hype train before I've even got here.
Choo-choo!
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. It's a great start, isn't it? Ow!
I spotted lying in chat as well.
I see the lurking.
I very much enjoyed your shenanigans on stream the other day, Line.
Yes,
Very
yes, so did I.
Thanks.
well, this is a scary looking
Oh,
screen, isn't it? What the heck is this? This isn't Clip Studio Paint.
We're
Also,
not in
Spook is
Kansas anymore.
No.
Oh, no, we're not. Spook's also here in the background.
That was not when you
Not
were
for
there.
long.
I went to midnight. I can't remember what you call it. Midnight something.
There is gifting as well.
What the f is
What the
happening
heck
here?
is happening here? It's a freaking contest, apparently. Thank you, Neri, for gifting a sub to the Silent Fox.
That fox can't be silent no more. I like that, as this is a fresh install of Spotify, it has decided when I hit play to just put it at max volume.
Oh, of course,
That was
yes.
the safest. That was the safest it could. The volume level that it could be at.
Oh, it has to, it has to. Okay, how are we feeling today, Blender?
It's
Ooh,
time to
ooh.
start the train.
Oh, I've just realised an immediate issue. Oh no. Okay. Oh, yep, okay, we're alright. I may have to buy a new mouse.
Oh no! Wait, the cluster's gone too far. I have to replace my mouse today.
Oh no. Oh no. Is this what we're going to talk about? I've been binging Sense8 for the last 2 days.
Yes, I've rewatched the first episode.
Oh,
my
there
God.
it is! Just got the train
Yeah, hype
going.
train.
Choo-choo! Choo-choo with the train!
Nice one, guys.
Thanks, Des. Thank you so
you guys to
much.
bring fine, high-quality, vintage, antique, bespoke vibes.
the
And here we are.
vibes are exquisite.
The vibes have arrived.
Yeah, my mouse is functionally my mouse still works for basic stuff, but the middle mouse button has been dying for a long time, and Blender by default uses the middle mouse button to rotate. So
Yeah.
when I'm rotating, it seems to keep stuttering, and I realise that's because the middle mouse button on my mouse is dying. So if I'm going to start using Blender properly, I'm going to need a proper mouse with a working middle mouse button.
Julia, is this Blender?
Is this Blender?
I hope you were all ready for me to make that Dwarfy reference about 100,000 times today. Because if Blue's working on it, I will make the reference.
We are doing things. I tried using Blender, but all my sponges got thrown out. Well,
the bush, love it.
let's have a look-see. No, let's save changes to this. We have a few things that I've played with before. Oh, God, oh no, it's defaulting to my VR chat stuff. I mean, yes, I played around with my VR chat stuff. I did do that.
Exposed.
People know about that. I'm pretty sure I did that on
That's-
stream.
That's not an expose. That's just reality.
Yeah, this avatar did not come with this very fetching little fringe that I have in between my goggles, and it didn't come with the goggles either. I had to make both of those, which I did in Blender.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. In fact, here's the file. Here's the file. There is my avatar, slowly loading in all the various things as it locates them. There it is. Here it is. Here in Blender. And here's the goggles that I made. Oh my goodness, I got the bits as well.
The bits.
So many bits. Hot
Have
dang,
overtime again
guys.
today.
Being so generous. Thank you so
Solidarity.
much. You better be making use of all those new emotes I made since you're being so generous.
Maria's making sounds. Why? Oh, context for chat, if you hear me muttering about Abria, that is my laptop.
Yes.
Not Abria Iyengar, the icon, the legend.
It is her namesake.
Yes.
My beloved has redeemed to take a sip.
That's what you're getting
Jesus,
from
where's
me.
my water?
Thank you, darling.
Water.
Water.
What the-
Specifically tap water.
Yes, tap water.
Yep.
My cup runneth over. Das! Oh my goodness, 1,000? It's a
Look at
freaking,
that hype
it's a
train.
freaking contest. Choo choo, everybody.
I will take a sip of both my water and my mocktail Moscow Mule that I have.
Hot damn. Look at them emotes. And, of course, today's technically a celebration.
Is it?
It is a celebration.
what did I get?
It's the Gremlin's birthday.
Oh, yes. No, I did
Nemo is
notice.
gifting 5 subs. Oh my god. Ah!
Hi, people.
I can't
Good
take it,
morning.
guys. Thank you so much for gifting some subs. We got a gift for Core Unit. We got a gift to Kafa, who I believe is a friend of mine, Panda Guido. We have a gift for Doug. We have a gift for the Frog, and we have a gift for Voz. Ah!
Hello, people.
Hot damn.
I lack trucks.
Gotta get plenty of
Oh, yeah, I have
woos
trucks.
and wows. It's Sadie's birthday.
Apparently so.
My lovely,
No, it's just 'cause I
lovely
told them that I
feline
don't
friend
get
who is
them.
asleep in the other room.
I'm
She's
fine.
allowed to have
Yeah.
a sleep because it's her birthday.
But I'm sure
Wow.
she will make herself known at some point.
Oh, yes.
I need you all to know I'm a danger in the chat today because I have been working hours that should not be mentioned. I have been lurking in Twitch chats 24/7, which means I have so many gift subs active right now.
Amazing.
I've paid for 0 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs that I have
China's
that
showing yellows.
I have not paid for.
Amazing. Here's a site that a few people who have at least heard of Blender and shown interest in Blender might be familiar with. It's my blend. This is my Blender donut. I didn't get to the texturing stage, but here's my Blender
Everyone's
donut,
trying to get
guys.
there.
How pretty it is.
Yeah.
Because that's what people do when you learn Blender. You go online and you're like, I wanna learn Blender, and you find this one particular tutorial that is like
Oh,
the
yeah,
famous
I've
Blender
seen, like,
tutorial,
a
which
few
is, hey,
headlines,
we're gonna
but I
teach you
don't
how
actually
Blender
do
works, and we're gonna make a
Yeah,
donut.
Vaguely.
They never finished it, much like many things in my life.
Housing market's going down.
But we made the donut.
population's
We
not
got the
really
we got the
populated.
glaze on top of it.
What?
It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah. So I am gonna have a stretch. Oh goodness, that was my arm.
In a
Yep.
stunning turn of events, Blue, something's happened to Blue's arm.
Ah! I'm crippled. Leave me alone.
Once again, I am attacking you from what high ground exactly?
Yeah. What exactly high ground are you going to take with your non-functioning spine?
I will get there with my non-functioning hips.
That's
When
great
you
because
consider we've already broken Blue's arm new record. It was already broken. It doesn't count.
it's already
Invalid
broken.
Run.
It's already broken.
Invalid run.
Yeah.
Invalid run. Charizard's XP scaling was not correct.
Oh my good giddy aunt Dash, you need to calm the heck down. That's another 5 gifted subs. We eating tonight, boys.
Yeah,
Why
boy.
the fuck do I need a sub? I live with her. I need time away from her, not with her.
Dash be here paying for my rent.
There's a point. You've run out of your subscription to house.
That's what I'm calling rent from now on. I need to pay my sub to the house.
I'm
Please
gonna know
make
about
like a
coding is
tree
trial and
and
error,
twig it.
gluing a flute dozen tutorials together. Pretty much how my Blender experience is going. I
Don't
mean,
laugh at us.
I learned a bit of Maya, and that was my foundation. Oh my goodness. We had a sub for Lying, we had a sub for Nixorium, we had a sub for Artorian Tempest Hopkin, we had a gift sub for Goatee Dave, and of course my darling beloved. Boop.
See, this means that you now have to do Digimon tomorrow.
Fine, I will do Digimon tomorrow. There you go. I said it on stream. You happy, guys?
There we go.
Fine, we'll do
You now
Digimon
have
tomorrow.
a legal basis for prosecution.
Fine. It's gonna have to be in the day because we're supposed to be doing D&D in the evening.
Yeah, boy.
So there we go.
Taxes are your sub to your country. Childhood is the free trial.
Oh
It's 9
no.
o'clock.
You can have the first one for free.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I have a
right,
feeling that
anyway.
Things are bubbling.
So the key thing is that I used to use Maya back when I was in college/uni. I no longer use Maya because money!
Romanian.
Blender is free. But one thing I did do was I painstakingly went through and tried converting all my Maya files over to Blender files. Which took an afternoon to do.
Then we will
Which is
fight.
basically exporting them all as FBXs, importing them into Blender and save them. So I've got a few old things here that I made in Maya. At this point, I don't know what to say, really. At this point, I don't know what to say. That's 10 subs from Nemo.
Oh, the problem is we've started a contest and it's our group of friends.
Oh no, everybody's so damn competitive.
I'm competitive, but I'm also poor.
We're starting to get names that I don't recognize coming up now. I recognize
Shout out
Toasty
to,
Chris.
Shout out to people who lurk, like me,
Yeah.
in streams and never speak, but sometimes just get given a sub because someone gives out a ridiculous number of subs.
So yeah, hi lurkers. You gifted some subs. I do
You've been
recognize
given
Toasty
ranks
Chris.
this day.
I recognize Toasty Chris. They've been here. Oh my goodness, we got a level 5 hype train. Oh my goodness.
Hype train in a stream with 7 viewers is hilarious.
That is hilarious because that means that we have 100. That means we have 100% sub rate.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. There won't be any. You guys are gonna be subbing bots if you carry on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's no one left.
Give subs to the Digimon.
That's what the bots are. Oh my goodness.
Now here's the question, Blue. With that many subs, which Digimon are you playing? The new one or the old one?
I don't own the new one, so it's going to be the old one. We'll continue our old one playthrough with my babies. Because we haven't been there for a while because I've had commissions to do. You starting? No. Okay, so yeah, you can see we've got some files here. Some of these are really old, like this one here. This is gonna cause whiplash for curls when I say I have Knight's Sword. As
Oh my god.
as a Blender file. Look, there it is. There it is. It's got the texture
Oh
still
my
and everything.
Lord Jesus
Look,
Christ.
I freaking made that.
What year is it?
I know. Yeah, that was a sword concept that a friend of ours came up with. This is a concept art for her sword that her character used, and I freaking made a 3D model of it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Orange plastic.
Yeah.
I realised.
Yeah. The orange one.
I'm Bloodsworn with the hippo Deliveroo now? God damn it.
My avatar freaked out because I was turning around. There's still things happening in the chat. I can't get a word in edgeways.
Nope.
We reached a level 5 hype train. What the heck is that? More bits coming in. Chip chip chip!
Here's a birthday girl.
Oh, here's a birthday girl.
Blessed.
Hello, birthday girl.
We've been blessed this day.
This darling dear old lady is at the ripe old age of 19 today.
I remember what the math was on cat years. Was she like 70 something? 80 something?
Yeah, around her 70-ish. But yeah, so to go back, Knight's designed this, she drew a picture of it, I modelled it from that picture and textured it, And a couple of, I think literally like a year later, when my dad bought his 3D printer, I had my dad 3D print a teeny tiny version of it, which I do still possess somewhere. A little teeny tiny orange, like toothpick-sized version of this sword. Because it's interesting to know that I can, in fact, take 3D files and send them to my dad and get them 3D printed, which is awesome to know. Are you going to say anything to the chat, baby? No, only teeny tiny squeak. They probably won't even hear that. Let me have a little cuddle. Nah. So yeah, what else have we got? Let's have a little explore. Let's go back up. So a dice set. Well, I know what this is. The dice set was me being a super nerd. This is I modelled a polyhedral set of dice for a VR chat world. Because I wanted to make a D&D VR chat world, and I did. So that's what this is. So it's nothing too complicated, it's literally just the shapes. I think the D10 was the hardest to make. What else have we got?
Give me a minute, chat. Enjoy Blue's talking, because A, I don't have a light on, and B, I just opened Final Fantasy for the first time on this computer, so it's so loud.
Oh god. Let's see, so we've got tutorial turn. Cup test 1 is basically just, I mean, I can open it for you guys to look, it's just a little cylinder cup thing, because I was, to go with the dice, I was trying to work out how I could roll them, and I was toying with the idea of putting them in a dice cup and shaking the cup to shake them, but it ended up being a little too convoluted, so this is an idea that didn't pan out. But D&D minis? I was trying to make minis for this D&D world for one of my friends who wanted to play. This also didn't get very far. They did get into the let's see, where is object mode? I got as far as roughly making a basic shape and posing it to make as a mini. The idea was to have it very low poly because, you know, it would end up being about that big on a table, and, you know, it's a game, so if you have too many high poly things, it's going to end up lagging the heck out. Oh boy. And then, Chocobo Pixel keyring, another thing that I made for a friend to be 3D printed. Basically, somewhat replicating a keyring that she already had that broke. Sent the file to her, and I believe she 3D printed it herself. What else do we have? My VR avatar files, obviously. Bird model concepts. Okay, that doesn't have any files in it. But then we have got kobolds. I believe 2 just has a very basic mesh, a variant of the Chi one. Open. Chi. 2 versions here, parts and version 2. Parts, I believe, have all the parts separate, whereas this is all put together. This is the thing that I made. This was made back in Maya. Hello. Hello there! Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I can't say that I made this in Blender, but it was made in Maya, but I have converted it over. What computer does Curls have? It's not Brennan.
Yes, Brennan's been and gone.
No.
Now.
Unfortunately, he was never there. He's a myth. He's been relegated
Yep.
to myth and lore.
The legend.
We now have Curls.
Bria.
Yeah, we have Abria is the new girl on the block, but Curls also has my actual laptop that she was doing work on.
I can tell you that it's a Lenovo, but I have no idea what one.
I have no idea what it is. I had no part in picking and
It's
choosing
new,
it out.
it works, and it's pretty and very heavy. And it has a charging port that could kill a man.
Amazing. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with new. Okay, let's delete that. Don't need that. Also don't need the light.
Final Fantasy, you don't need to give me the intro.
It will.
I assure you.
I can and I will.
Ooh, that sunset's pretty.
Ooh, it is.
The like dark dark cloud moved and just like this orange light just washed into my room, and I was like, oh
Yeah, that looks real pretty. We got some nice gradients and like the way
Yeah.
the light's hitting the clouds, making them all
looks like an
purplish.
impressionist painting.
Yeah, purplish. It's very pretty.
Oh, wait, a charging port that can kill a man. So you know, like the midway through laptop chargers, they have the like power bank adapter thingies.
Yeah,
My-
I
the
believe
one
it's
on
the
this
transformer.
laptop-
I think is what that is.
Yes, the one on this laptop is like the size and weight of a brick. Oh god, everyone say F to my hotbars, please. F's in chat for my hotbars.
F, big F. Now you can experience what I've been going through.
And this is my second time round,
Oof.
but I don't mind it too much.
In theory, you can load up your PlayStation and just copy the hotbars off that one.
I'm not gonna do that.
Wow. Fine, okay.
I have to redo everything else, so I may as well redo this as well.
Yeah, I actually did log in a little bit today and looked at it, and I was like, oh god, it's so I can't even remember what I need, what I need where.
Look, I'm saying, when I come over this weekend, we put something on the TV, and we just sit there and sort our
Sort our
hotbars.
hotbars out. I did
This
some.
is not a bit.
I did some. I've done the bulk of the important ones, but I did, Red Mage was a big question mark because I haven't actually played Red Mage all that much, so I literally looked
I
at it
can
and I was
help
like,
with that.
yeah, I literally was like,
Alternate
I'm
colours,
gonna need
alternate colours.
Cole's help with organising this one. I vaguely remembered the dancer one because you also helped me with
You
dancers.
remember the dancer one, but not the red mage one?
Yeah, don't know why. I played well, I do know why. I played dancer a lot more. I barely played Red Mage, whereas dancer I actually leveled up like 30 levels.
The point of this is not for me to sort my hotbars, but I do need to do it a little bit.
Go to a dungeon, you'll immediately register what you're missing from muscle memory. Yeah, I somewhat did. Yeah,
That's very real.
I somewhat had that with the. That's why things like Dragoon and Rogue are like done because they were my mains. I think Dragoon is pretty much back to the way it was. I am doing myself a favour, and because I've picked up every class literally from the get go, I'm trying to do myself a favour where I'm switching between all of the classes that are of the same category, and I'm putting like abilities that are either exactly the same or similar in the same slots, so that when I'm switching from like all of my tanks, it's like all of their stuns are in the same place, and all of the AoEs are in the same place. That's one thing I'm doing with having every single class unlocked. I'm like, well, I have to start from scratch, so I might as well just build it from the ground up. Of like, all of these are here. So if you went online like two hours ago, you would have seen me just flicking from class to class to class as I literally just go.
Yep. Don't be like me, chat, and have all of your tank hotbars be exactly the same apart from one. Don't be like me.
Within reason, because obviously, for me, I'm very much I have small hands, so I cannot reach to press numbers, so I click most things.
I also click. I'm
So,
a filthy clicker, and I will not apologize for it.
So anything that's like your primary rotation is literally has to be 1, 2, 3 for me. Otherwise, it will not be being pressed. It will be being clicked.
Yep.
My hand is too small, I have little tiny pops.
I separate, like, if I'm moving from the front half of my hotbar to the latter half of my hotbar, like, my hand is moving, and therefore it has to be, it's gone. It's left me. The rest of the sentence is gone, but
Nope,
just
it
imagine
didn't exist. Nope.
Picture it in your mind. Hey chat, can I tell you something funny? When you don't talk to people for a long time, you forget how to talk. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that, chat?
It's a thing that happens.
I always do the classic Jesse Cox changing the wrong status info size.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, to be fair, after I didn't even realize you could do that until that meme video got posted, and I went to do it, and I made the same mistake he did. It was like actually very unclear.
Yeah.
I was laughing when I watched the video, but when I went to do it myself, I was like, oh, I get it. My hand can cover all of the letters on my keyboard, like pinky to thumb, so I'm like, how big are your keyboards? Keyboards are a standard size, hands are not.
Keyboards are 100% not a standard size.
Majority
That is
of them.
not even slightly true.
There's a lot more variation in hand sizes than there is in keyboard sizes, I feel.
That is true.
You off to bed?
Yes, right.
Okay. Mwah.
Thank you. You will lose house privilege.
Bookies! Hello! Hello, friend. Oh, Bush, it's not uncommon to talk to yourself. It's not madness, just wanting to practice so you don't forget.
Oh yeah. I mean, I
Fair.
do talk to myself a lot, so that's fine. But the thing is, I'm a crazy person. So the way I talk to myself is not the way any person should talk to anyone else.
I think a few of us talk to ourselves, but we just call it D&D.
Yes. Do you watch the roundtable with the 3 DMs with the Bria, Brennan, and Matt?
I actually don't know.
They were bonding over what they call bathroom time, which is when they go into their bathroom and make voices at each other. Like, make voices at themselves, and then their partner is like, what you doing in there?
Oh my goodness.
Strongly disagree on standard keyboard size. I also play DPS on Final Fantasy and don't click any of my skills in the rotation. But also, don't you have your hotbars on 2 halves? Okay. This is not why I...
me and Curls are both in a very different situation. Both me and Curls are like, I do not feel comfortable in the space we have created. Stacy's keyboard is smaller than a tea plate.
Yeah. You're gonna be clicking a lot. It's me taking all the abilities off my Astro Hopper. I do promise, chat, I am gonna do something creative, and I'm not just sorting my Final Fantasy hotbars.
Yeah. If I have my hand resting on my keyboard, if you consider that, you know, you want to keep your fingers on WASD most of the time, at most my thumb can hit maybe N or M if I stretch. There is no way that I can, like, cripple my arm to twist up to reach other numbers. If I were to keep, say, if I were to keep one finger around where WASD is so I could keep moving, I could reach maybe 7. But I always keep my fingers on WASD because I'm always moving.
I'm always moving, yeah, same. I've noticed on my keyboard, I used to mock my brother for this, and now I live this life, so... But the ASD keys are completely blank now. W's fine, because when I walk forward, I just click.
Why is this mirror modifier not showing?
Look forward to D&D and try to remember what on earth we were doing. Yeah,
yeah. Should have really watched the VOD, but I didn't. I was watching Sense8 instead. I've already been to monologue at the apartment and singing. I mean, that's fine. Why is this mirror modifier not working? I'm already at step 1 and I'm confused.
Aaron, you've got such good glam game now. I can't compete with this. I can't be competing with this. No gear set. Oh, yeah.
Yep, no gear sets registered. I had to re-equip all my gear. Thank God for automatically select best gear, because thankfully right before I started switching, I pretty much only had the gear that I was actually using. I didn't have any like spare gear lying around in my stuff.
I like this one a lot, Naren. I love the boots. And you got those nails? There we go. When we're getting a 3D model for curls, we always joke about this because we have no, well, at least I do, because I have no idea what I would do.
Yes, we talked about this for like VR chat and stuff, because that was the whole reason I have a VTuber avatar, was because I got into VR chat. So we were like, well, if you got into VR chat, what avatar would you use?
Yeah. I just don't, like, assuming I wouldn't use, like, a character that I liked, I actually don't know. If I was going into VR chat and I could, like, magically conjure an avatar, I would maybe make my... too, just because that's
you
like...
You cut out when you literally... You cut out literally when
you
were explaining what it was. It was like, I would probably be, and then it cut out.
It's for dramatic effect, I did it intentionally. But I would probably get my Hawk from DA2.
Oh.
Because Willow is sort of on the line of, like, characters I have that used to look, anyway, a bit like me. But also it's, like, recognizably a character. Hell yes, I've seen your Hawk. Yeah, she's very cool. She's very emo, but she's very cool. She also sort of just looks... she has the right vibes. Let's put it that way.
Ah, okay, now it's working.
Naren, the reason... I didn't run away from you, by the way. The reason I've gone into my room is because I have to equip a bunch of gear, so I'm just gonna be naked for like 5 minutes. She's Hawk. Emo is a skill tree she unlocked. I mean, she is a blood mage, so, like, literally, yes. Can I tell you, chat, every so often, I just remember that there's going to be a Dragon Age animated series in December. And I just, like, stare at a wall.
It's mirroring now, but it's not mirroring to the axis line, which is a little odd, and I also don't know how to change that.
Where is the librarian? Where do you think the librarian is? Think about it. Think about what you just said. Don't worry about all this later, because I need to do this shit.
Okay, let's see. Edge.
Yeah, I think that's probably... If not, I would probably just, like... If not Hawk, it would probably just be, like, a generic kind of vampire version of me. Like, the icon I have for my Final Fantasy ult is, like, me, but, like, a little vampiric with, like, little tiefling horns.
Yeah.
So it would be something like that. But it would be hilarious opposite your fluff one.
That's just VR chat, baby.
VR chat live. That'll do for now. I didn't ask Blue, what are you making in Blender?
I don't know. I'm kind of just toying around with like a generic, either human, animal, S body. I don't know. I'm just playing around at the moment and trying, mainly just getting a feel for the program. I mean, it is me, so I'm sure we'll eventually gravitate towards something furry because it's me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Minecraft avatar? That's a good call. I mean, I went for my Minecraft avatar online for years. Years and years and years.
I guess I did somewhat have the advantage in that I very readily had an internet persona to slip into.
Yes. I mean, Curls... I mean, kind of has become my internet persona, but... Yeah, Curls is sort of my internet persona. Curls, the character, was much too edgy.
Excuse me.
Oh god damn it. That's irritating.
Hmm.
Okay. Lost all my presets.
Yep. It's amazing, really, that they save all that stuff locally.
Yeah, honestly is.
I suppose at this point the sensible thing to do would be to get a reference up.
Right? You almost get out of my room. I'm trying to do things. Distracting me from being
set to
entertaining on the
private.
internet.
Set to private. Be gone. Shoot.
Ram!
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
To be fair, they were showing me new things, but
Set. Let's see. Files, Blender, files.
y'all get out! People are starting flamethrowers in my life. Out of here.
For fuck's sake.
Having a good time over here.
Hey. Alright, let's move this.
It wasn't me. I know it was.
Excuse me one moment,
Yes,
chat, while I
Das
edit something over on the other screen.
has found a hat that Viera can wear.
Hey, it's a rare occurrence.
Mm-hmm. Practically unheard of. Can't believe that was very stupid of me what I just did there. Oh well. I'll fix it imminently. Oh, the RNFF that I just told to piss off. Meet me back at the FC house.
Thanks. Okay, very hastily.
In a minute. Not right now, but in a second.
Can I just click and drag this over?
Plugged out, it's fine, doesn't matter.
Hear me say,
It's not time sensitive, you're fine. I completely forgot that. Das gave me the streetwear set for Pat.
So-
Okay, I'm coming back to that in a minute. I need to log back into Iffy.
let's see, face.
Again, I'm not gaming. I'm doing things.
No. Delete. Face. to be on a different object. Object. There we go. Object. Add a mesh. Add a plane. There we go. Let's add a plane. We're gonna rotate it. That's.
Give me a sec.
Please, oh baby, don't go. Scale this up. And what's next?
Hey, very cute, Aaron.
UVs.
Yes, I've realised that it is August, and there is a G-Pose challenge going around, so I'm gonna get a couple days ahead on this here art stream because I'm being realistic with myself.
Let's be real though, you're just enjoying the fact that you're actually on Final Fantasy.
I'm so happy to not be working right. The fact that I am not working right now is...
Yeah. You finished everything that you needed to do for today.
Let's say yes.
Carls, are you saying that like when we finish our stream you're gonna be straight back at stuff? I thought you
Let's say no.
Carls, please, if you need to be doing stuff for today.
No, it's fine. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-mm.
I'm not doing anything that is gonna be a problem. Naren, do you know you can parkour in this room? It's also amazing. Catch me G-posing in Naren's room and not mine. I can smell how much of a headache this was to glitch like this. The fact that you've glitched this window over this door, I can feel the rage. I've started glitching things in my apartment and it hurts me.
Of course it's upside down.
What?
It's upside down.
What is?
There we go. Reference.
What have I done?
No, the thing that I'm doing is upside down.
Okay, thank God. I thought you were saying curls is upside down. I was like, what?
I said, of course it's upside. Of course it's upside down.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your service, Naren.
That's problematic.
What playlist am I putting on? Blue, what playlist am I putting on?
Our playlist, obviously.
Which one?
Breakfast one. Because it's hype as hell.
You put what's up in here? I love you so much.
Of course I did! I was watching Sensei! What do you take me for? I am a simple person. You think my tweet and this music choice is unrelated?
No, not at all.
Started season 2 this evening and I'm just like, ugh.
Well, once again, I'm doing the meme. We are once again asking for you to watch Sensei.
So good. And as you said when you were briefly also rewatching it, just like, oh wow, I forgot how just
Yeah.
goddamn awful Whispers is. just
oh
like,
my
just
god, Whispers is so terrible.
he's so terrible. Like, I mean, you know, A plus for like villain design because my god, that man makes you hate him.
If you guys think, like, honestly, I'm trying to think of villains like Whispers that I think are done better than Whispers, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like that intense kind of psychological. I don't even know.
I couldn't. It finally happened,
also-
guys! Yay! You can bootcut jeans have finally come back. Woo!
Wait, what?
I am not funny.
No. What is happening? Guys, what's happening?
It's a joke because.
No, explain it.
No,
go on.
it landed really flat. It's gone.
Go on, explain it.
No, I mean, just look at the stream. Just look at the fucking stream. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I see.
Bootcut jeans are back.
The thing that it was paused on for me was just a cube.
Oh,
So I
we're
was
well
like-
past cube.
Yeah, we're well past cube.
We're well past cube.
I need that.
So the way you're talking, I imagine this was person is the category above and beyond the like Crumble and Mara for the kind of I fuck with your head, I make you frothing hate
Oh
me.
my
Yeah,
god, that's
yeah.
yes, basically.
Me, yeah, basically just need to fucking watch Sense8. God, I mean,
Oh, hello.
the,
Am I here?
hello, yes.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Curls, the episode that I literally just watched was season 2, the Happy Fucking New Year. If you remember which one that is, where they're all celebrating
Hello?
New Year. Hello? Are you okay? Is your internet dying? I think the internet's dying. Hello?
I'm back. Sorry, my internet dropped.
Ah, I figured it was the internet.
I haven't hardwired this in yet because I was lazy.
Fair.
What were you saying?
The episode that I was like just watching before like stream started, literally while I was eating dinner, was the season 2 New Year's one.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy fucking New Year!
Happy fucking New Year! Yeah, that one. And God, the scene.
God,
on-
you make time.
Yeah, I have
you
been
make time to watch
binging.
it.
I have
Yeah.
been binging. I think my brain has been wanting me to watch Sense8 for probably like 3 years, and I finally committed and started watching it. So I have been just binging.
Hmm.
And yeah, and my God, that scene on the ice rink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, God, like it's so sweet, but literally, God, I mean, the actor's so good. That moment where he literally, when he realizes Whispers is there, he freaking yeah, he flings himself to the ground. He is literally
Oh
just
my God.
so terrified, just flings
Okay, y'all.
himself to the ground and is like cowering. And I was like, oh my God, this feeling is like, it's visceral.
Visceral.
It, oh God damn it.
Okay, y'all in chat, you want to watch Sense8 but you don't know what's going on. Sense8 is 2 seasons and a movie. It was cancelled after 2 seasons in typical Netflix with a queer show fashion, so there is a movie that kind of wraps everything up as best they can.
Mm-hmm.
The episodes are about an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, hour-ish. There's like 1 or 2 that are an exception, as happens quite often with shows like
Yes,
this, where it's
the
like, you know,
Christmas one
it tends
is
to be
longer,
finales tend to be sometimes a bit
Yes.
longer.
There's 2 seasons. I think they're about 12 episodes per season. That's an estimate. I can't remember, actually.
I'm not entirely sure either. I haven't actually been counting.
It's about that. As we discovered because me and Blue rewatched the first episode at the same time, and I forgot that when I first started watching the show, as the primogenitor of this problem, I should give it. I was given the notice that you have to get through the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, the pair of us.
Before you stop.
The pair of us sat watching it, and we were like, "Oh wow, this is a lot to take in, isn't
This
it?"
doesn't make any sense in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I was first watching it, I think I was told the first 2 or 3 episodes you have to commit to, and just like trust the process.
Yeah, in a way, like it's not the greatest comparison, but the way that they sort of talk about stuff is sort of D&D-esque in that like a lot of stuff will happen and you will not be given an explanation for a while.
Yes, it's
it's
intentional.
a lot of setup.
It's like it's an effect that they're going for because you're meant to be kind of in the same boat as the characters, and the characters don't know what's happening. But just be aware of that.
Yeah.
When you go in,
Yeah,
it'll take you a hot second to be like, what is going on?
Yeah, you'll start watching and you'll just be like, I don't know what's happening, and that is how it is meant to be. You will understand. I promise you, you will start to understand.
Promise you will get it.
And it is some of the best media that you will ever have consumed.
That's real. That's real. I think it is honestly. It's my favorite show for sure, by miles.
Yeah, I think I'd be hard pressed to pick another one that would be my favorite, even though I haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah, and objectively, I think it's just like the quality of it is it's unreal. But yeah, can't recommend it enough. Genuinely, I've recommended it to quite a few people, and it has either on a small level or on a very large level changed them a little bit. And I can agree to that. There are things in that show that have really stuck with me.
Mm-hmm. Rewatching it has just been like, I can't even begin to explain how like it just it just means so much. It means
a lot.
It means a lot. Yeah, it's so hard to unpack and put into words what it's like, and in a way that's also what it's about, the fact that you can't put it into words, because it's a lot about what you're feeling and experiencing and sharing that.
It's about being human. And
in the most primal sense.
It sounds really pretentious when you say it, but like it's about being human and what that means. That's how I'll say that. It's great. It's very, very good.
So good.
I will recommend it to anyone. I will inflict it forcibly upon anyone.
I have a gingerbread cutout.
Hey.
The rate that I am consuming and binging Sensei, I'll be finished before the weekend.
Oh my god, yeah.
If anything,
That's what it was when I
streaming is
first
stopping
watched
me.
it.
Yeah, streaming is stopping me. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I would probably still be watching Sensei. The moment I started, I was just like, oh, yeah, binging is happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I first watched Sensei, like with all shows that I have watched that I really love, like Russian Doll and all kinds of things, I watched the first 2 episodes just on a whim. I'd seen a lot of people talking about it, and I was like, oh fine, I'll trust the advice, I've got some time. So I watched the first 2 episodes. I watched the entire first season in one sitting, and I didn't start it at the beginning of the day. I probably started watching it. I was playing, I think, The Sims, and I was like, I need background noise, and I started watching it at like 2 p.m. and I didn't finish it until the next day. But I watched the entire thing in one sitting. It's definitely, I think it's actually, other than Miss Fisher's, which doesn't really count because it's trash watching, I think it is the most watched program for me that I have. Because I don't tend to rewatch things very often.
Same.
So like, it really is like a thing of, I don't know. Oh god, I love it so much.
I know, this is the thing. It's the tweet that I put out the other day, which was saying that the what's up scene from Sense8 is not a scene, it's an experience. Honestly, that's just the entire show. The entire show is an experience, which sounds so pretentious.
You can't talk about the show without sounding like a pretentious asshole.
It's the problem is that it's so good, but it's so hard to talk about because it's so hard to put into words. It's so hard to put into words.
Just know, if you're rolling your eyes at us, you'll see.
Ye of little faith.
Just trust us on this one.
Yeah, just commit. Please understand, like, yes, the first few episodes are a lot, but understand that we would not be going so crazy over this if it wasn't genuine.
Like, I have high standards for shit. Like, if I am not feeling it, I won't watch it, and I watch very little TV. But I adore it. I adore it. This is the whole stream. It's gonna be us being like, please watch Sense8.
There used to be one of those, like, shitty presentation things, like a 5-minute video of like, why you should watch Sense8, but it's just us just going, it's so good, guys, it's just so good. You just need to watch it.
I have seen an actual why you should watch Sense8
yeah, but I feel like our interpretation of it would be like, it's free real estate. It would just be us saying over and over again, it's good. You know why you should watch it? Why should you watch it? Because it's good.
It's good.
Sense8's fucking good. You know why? You know why? We can't explain why, because it's too damn good to explain why. You just gotta fucking watch it.
Here's the challenge. Blue, without spoiling shit for anyone,
God.
What member of the main cluster are you?
Oh.
What'd you say?
I'm running through them all in my head, just immediately being like, well, I know who I'm not, but who am I?
I think I know who you are. It's between two.
It's between, yeah, I think maybe I'm between, like, I mean, God, it's so hard. I mean, I can see Cepheus in me.
Oh, that's true.
I can see a bit of Cepheus in me. I mean, I love Riley as well. I love Riley.
Is the middle of those two just Carla?
Carla, yeah! I was like, I guess the middle ground is Carla. It's between
I think,
them.
in my head, I was like, it's either Riley or Carla.
Yeah, right. I was like, Riley... Yeah, I was like, I was trying to think of them all of, like, you know, obviously their personality, but also what they can do and stuff. So I was like, Riley and Carla came forward, but then when I was thinking about it, I was like, I could see a bit of Cepheus in me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, in that sense, I can see a little bit of Leto in me because of how fucking dramatic I can be sometimes.
I don't know about that. I think Leto might even be out dramatic for you.
That's true. That's true. He is the drama.
He is the drama, honey. I don't know about me. No one ask.
I'm gonna ask.
I, like, literally don't know. I'm trying to think, but I literally don't know. Maybe Riley?
I can see some Riley in you.
I feel like I'm enough of a meth. I feel like I'm a mess, but I'm good. And a bit arty.
I feel like I have to watch Guess Who I Am and then get immediately told no, it's X.
Yeah. I know who you are in Sense8, Das. It's not a contest. Like, I know already. I've known. Well, I knew when I watched it the first time.
We won't say anything because we don't want you to go in with expectations.
No.
Don't want you to
You'll
go in and be like looking for be like, oh, they said I was this person, so I'm going to analyze
Yeah.
this person. Like, nah.
Nah, you'll find out.
It's about self-discovery. Also something that Sense8 is about.
Yeah. That is absolutely. Like, I was watching the first episode, and the last episode of it that I've watched is like the most recent one, right? And like, I was like, oh, these characters change so much. Like, truly so much.
I was freaking laughing so much in the last in one of the scenes though when Nomi was showing Sun something on her laptop and she was so hesitant about it. It was like an unexpected comedy. I'm just like, please don't break my laptop again. It's like I won't break a laptop again. She ends up like punching something else on
I can't believe
Nomi's.
I forgot about Nomi.
She ends up like punching something else on Nomi's desk, and she's just like sorry, and just sitting there, just like, well, it wasn't the laptop this time.
It wasn't the laptop. I remember this.
Sorry, Sun, you have a reputation.
Sun is amazing.
I love Sun so much.
Also, Tala.
I mean, yes. Sun is not me, but she is Tala.
Yeah.
The amount of men that Sun has flung herself at fists first.
Oh my god.
The amount of men that
Do
are
you
in
miss your
hospital because of
family?
that woman.
No, I miss my dog.
No, I miss my dog. What a line. Do you miss your family? No, I miss my dog.
I would miss her dog too.
That dog is
She's
so
a
cute.
little Akiza. That
Yeah.
shit's so cute.
And then again, because I was just watching the New Year episodes, which kind of like really coincided with like the Christmas one as well. It was like a big mega holiday episode.
Yes.
And the girl in the thing gave Sun the picture of her and her dog, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my heart.
This isn't accessing any memories for me. Now I've got a second one. In theory, I am watching the shit out of this again. Once again asking why Patroclus is so fucking tall. Why did I make him this way? I've just realised a song I need to put on this playlist.
I like how I watched Shira initially, and then Blue went, look at Adora harder, and I went, oh no, she's Thane.
God, that's another show. One day I will watch the rest of She-Ra. One day.
It was good.
I got halfway through She-Ra and I haven't finished it yet.
Look how many men are in hospital because of her. None. There are no men in hospital because of Tala. They're all in the morgue.
Real.
you mean Wolfgang?
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
Wolfie. Yes, there is a character in Sense8 called Wolfgang, unironically.
Yes, that is his name.
That is
We
in
love
fact
him.
his name.
We love him.
Love him. I tell you what, I love him and Leto. They have some great moments together.
Oh, for sure.
They have some real great moments together. And of course, never forget, happened again, of course, which is the iconic moment of, is that a fucking bazooka?
Yes.
Y'all could never. Wow, my phone is low on battery.
Yeah, mine is too.
I know why though. Me and Spook went for a walk today, and we went down to the lake, and we had a picnic at the
Aw.
lake.
Gross.
I know, right? It's fine. I went and played Pokemon Go while we were doing it. I didn't get anything remarkable, but I didn't care. I had a cheese
Gross.
sandwich by the lake. The baby swans are getting very big. They're starting to get their adult feathers. They're very cute. One of them stretched out their wings. It was adorable because you could literally just see like this band of white as the adult feathers are growing in. And then against their grey.
Aw.
Very, very sweet. Oh god, it's gonna be like 20 degrees all night. Are you serious? Oh my god. Friday, blessed Friday. Single digit in the night, not in the day, unfortunately, but give me that single digit temperature, please.
Yes, Lord.
It's just sitting here, just becoming acutely aware of, oh my god, I'm actually really freaking warm.
Uh-huh. I'm hoping, by the way, to run Okan next week.
Yay!
That is the goal. Because I want to. Complicated as it gets.
It feels so weird playing D&D. So weird, good, but it's gonna feel so weird.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's happened here? I've done something to this, and I don't know what I've done.
Hmm. Forgive me if I'm brain farting. I mean, I think it's a reasonable assumption, but I feel like my brain wants me to actually double check because we are technically two parties running simultaneously in Pop. Which one are we coming back to?
Yeah.
There's technically two kids. Okay, my brain assumed it was the kids because they're the star. They're
Yes,
technically
please.
the stars of season 2, if we want to call it that. But it was something that I wanted to clarify. Oof, hot start, hot start.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just a
ooh,
bit.
ooh.
Just a bit. Hot exit.
No, technically they are. Yeah, yeah.
Not coming back to anything, important for me. Fine. I've got everything under control. You know, like a liar.
I had the situation in hand. Yeah, I definitely feel like I definitely need to order a new mouse.
I meant to just do this one as sort of a warm up, but we'll see. I feel like there's about 85,000 things that I was like, I'll save this topic for Artstream. Do you know how many of them I can remember now? Exactly 0%.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're once again asking why Fignia's hair is the way that it is.
Once again here to remind you that you did this.
I did it to myself, I'm aware. She's very cute and I love her a lot, but why? That's the wrong hand. Nope. I mean, I'm doing legal things.
So at the moment, I'm not messing around with any like extreme fancy things at the moment. So a lot of this feels very akin to a lot of stuff that I did do in Maya, because even in Maya, it was very simple things. It was one of those things where it's like Photoshop in that it can do a lot of really complex, powerful things, but all of that was like too much for me to learn. So I was like, I'm gonna just learn the basics and go from there.
Yeah. Like that's
Yeah.
standard.
Which was basically just having a box and just literally grabbing bits and pulling it out and pulling the moving points, and yeah, I'm literally just doing exactly the same thing. I just click and move all these points and adjust them how I want them to be. All very much for a muchness. I will say though, I really enjoyed modelling in Maya, even though I've never actually really committed to making a full 3D character before ever, even in Maya. I started, which is where those kobold models came from, but as you saw, they were never finished. And, yeah, and also this problematic of this middle mouse button not always connecting is a pain. What kind of mouse is this? HyperX. It's been a decent mouse. I think I've just had it for too long. Either that or it just needs some cleaning alcohol down in there, which I don't have.
Yeah, that's potentially true.
It could just have a bit of a funny connection. But I don't own any. Excuse me.
Sleepy Blue.
Goodness. Sip. I think it's a bit unfortunate, really, that we're coming back to such a tense situation after so long of not playing, because I feel like everybody's going to be a bit rusty, so I hope that you will be a little bit forgiving on people. Some of us, again, might take... Yeah.
I'm the one super in the shit right now with Kay, and I can't speak for Kay, but I can speak for myself, which is, if I fuck it up, that's okay. I feel like it adds to the character. Fuck. Hate this. Why? Take a shot every time I accidentally reset the camera position on this G pose. Don't do that, you would die.
It is very funny watching Sensei when there's stuff going on whenever Leto steps in, because I've literally Spook has been sat next to me and he hasn't really been watching it with me, but occasionally when I'm chuckling or something cool is happening, he'll look over and I'll sort of explain what's happening. And every time Leto steps into the scene, I'm always like, it's time for the bard.
Oh, for real, yeah.
And so the bard steps in. Health check from Dance.
Health check.
Something went quick again. Ow. Excuse me. Lots of yawning.
Are you sleepy today?
Apparently so. It's because of that massive walk I went on to go to have a picnic. Yeah.
Where's my water? There it is.
If you couldn't tell, guys, from the fact that I'm working on just my own stuff, my commission queue is currently empty, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with having a little bit of me time at the moment, actually.
Still times. I'm gonna co-opt Blue into playing so many video games with me, guys.
Yeah, I feel it's already been stated on stream. I'm going to play Digimon tomorrow. I feel like I need to actually asterisk that with the preface of Culls may try roping me in Final Fantasy.
If I can, I will force Blue to play Final Fantasy with me.
So Digimon may not happen. I may be abducted to play Final Fantasy instead.
Why not stream something together? That's very much a possibility.
It's very much a possibility. I guess it
I
probably
have been-
depends on what time both of us wake up, because neither of us have the
Yeah.
greatest of sleep schedules.
No. But it might happen. I have been toying with the idea of seeing if I can get streaming software to work on this.
I bet it can. Yeah. I don't know.
Because-
I don't know the specs of what the boys got you, but
I mean,
I'm sure.
it's even better than Brennan.
Yeah.
So like, I think it will be fine. But I was thinking of maybe either streaming just a bunch of Final Fantasy dungeon grinding, or some other games that I want to play that I don't think my friends will. Like
Okay.
if I end up playing Neon White, because that game's fun as shit to watch. But I don't know if you guys would want.
I'd be down for Final Fantasy Dungeons because, unsurprisingly, if I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy, what I want to do right now is do Moogle mounts rather than advancing that story that I haven't done in about 6 months. Mounts always take precedence.
Mounts forever.
Mounts.
I might try and rush Pat to the end of ARR so I don't have to live in fear of queuing into Prey.
Well, if I know you, you're not going to be going to bed when stream ends.
Yeah. I mean, if not today, tomorrow. I'm being irresponsible at some point this week. It's just what day.
It's the weekend when you come see me.
Yes.
All I need is you.
Do ARR together. Part of the point of me having Pat is that I do ARR on my own.
Yes, Pat is a single player character. So, if we do stuff, it will be as Iffy, but she wants to experience the new Praetorian for the first time on Pat, I believe, don't you?
Yes.
So
Because
that is the
I
concern.
want to see what it's like. Oh, that's the one. Whoops. Everything's fine.
You right?
Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How do I say this on Twitch?
Oh.
I exited with settings still in place that made me concerned for the longevity of my computer.
Oh dear. Please don't break it. We just got it. I don't want to go through all that again.
Not again. Never again. There we go.
I feel like I either absolutely shouldn't or should watch Lucifer on Netflix. I haven't watched it myself, so I can't comment.
It's been on my list for a long while. It is. I've watched. Look, don't at me. I've watched the queens who like to watch react to it. And it seems like a little cheesy, which is fine by me, and I might still watch it, but that was not what I expected from the tone of the show.
Right.
I've seen some gifs from it though that make me want to vomit, like how much I like them.
Oh, fair enough.
Good
imagery, is it?
It's a lot of good wing stuff.
I do love good wing
I've
stuff.
been in my Pyre feelings recently. Like I've been back in there again. And it definitely is that.
Did I tell you I have a Charizard named after your boy?
After Pyre?
Yeah, I have a Charizard called Pyre.
You did not tell me this.
Well, I'll have to show you him on the weekend. He's very strong. I think he's my best Charizard, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Canon Pyre.
It helps me differentiate them because I have multiple Charizards. And, like, they actually have slightly different moves. Like, one knows Dragon Claw, one knows Air Slash, and Pyre, unsurprisingly, has all fire moves. So, when I'm battling when I'm battling raids and things, I can tell very quickly, this is the one that has the fire-type moves, as opposed to my other Charizard, which has Dragon-type moves.
You know, that's so funny because one of the many... I've thought about with Pyre, like, negotiating with DMs for, like, big drawbacks in exchange for pretty big buffs.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the one was, I was like, what if I can only do fire damage? Like, all my spells, no matter what, will only do fire damage. So if anything's immune to fire, I can't do shit to it. So that's really funny to me.
And he can Mega Evolve as well.
We can talk, girls. I don't know, I don't know. If Pyre ever showed up in an existing campaign, we would have issues.
Yeah. Well, you've said yourself he's not necessarily a D&D character. He's
not
not necessarily.
Not the traditional type.
Yeah. You could use like 5e as a system, but it wouldn't be like standard. Much like Dimension 20 uses 5e, but it's not standard.
Yes, it's definitely a kind of. He was inspired by Dimension 20. I came up with him while I was watching Fantasy High. He's kind of a tone-wise mix between Fantasy High and X-Men. I have pictured him. I have like a version of him in my head that would fit perfectly into the Fantasy High universe, though. Yeah. I don't know. I just loved him. I just loved him very much. I mean, I know what D&D class he would be. That's easy. He's one of those characters, though, that I've imagined so many scenarios for. You know? I'm like, what if he died and lost his powers? Well, what class would he be then? Like, I've got to that level with him. even know anything about multi-scenarios with my blowbows. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I come back from a notification from Curls, but I clicked there was nothing in the chat. It's because I messaged you a DM thing that I then realised I knew the answer to, so I deleted it.
Oh, fair enough.
I DM'd you a question, Aaron, and then immediately was like, I know the answer to this, why am I asking Aaron? Tabbed into my Final Fantasy Twitter to see a comic that I'm really invested in is updated. Oh, okay, don't worry. Don't worry. That's got slightly emo about just sitting here listening to the Ishgard music. I'm doing well on the inside.
I forgot that my other Charizard is a Final Fantasy thing.
Oh.
I said that Pyre's called Pyre because he has the fire type move, so I can tell them apart. What one of my other Charizards is called Draken, because it's the one that has the dragon type moves, which is the name of the dragoon armor, Draken Mail.
Oh yeah, Dracomail.
The Pyre literally knows like Blast Burn and Fire Blast and Ember, and Draken is Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw.
Yes. I do find it incredibly sweet that you name things after both of these. I'm like, someone knows about them other than me.
We can share the blog post. I do unfortunately have Amara, but she forced her way onto my phone.
He does that.
I was forcibly given one, and I was like, ah.
I feel that in my heart.
Yes, I have to turn my phone upside down. Because that's still a thing, even in Pokemon Go. It's funny though, because again, it doesn't tell you, it's just like, question mark. And I was I looked at it and I was like, turns phone upside down. Yep,
Deep sigh.
there it is. Uh-huh.
You know Mara's got to be the most irritating way.
Of course. She's 3-star, which is even more irritating. having Pokemon Go are doing Hisuian stuff, but they're not acknowledging Hisui and Zoroark, and I'm like, why? Give me Tara.
Give.
You-
They knew. They knew it's too cool. This playlist really is bangers only. Holy shit.
I know, right? Yeah, I've been listening to it so much because it's just bangers all the way down.
God damn. Me and Blue have a playlist between the two of us, which is just the songs that we always put on when we're making breakfast at her house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good.
There. Bloody moth.
Bug?
Yeah.
Ugh. Thank you for reminding me to close my window.
It landed on the microphone, so I'm definitely not going to hit that as much as my reaction was to. So I immediately caused the deaths of 5 people in chat.
Fucking hate them. Just for background noise, I was rewatching Secret Sleep Over Saeed's run of Sword and Shield with only bugs. And man, I don't like Moth.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Frostmoth.
I'm sorry,
I
I
would never
really like
you.
Frostmoth, I'm sorry.
I wish I could like it.
Snap! Blessed be the blessed Snom. Snap!
Got a very good name.
Yes. It was the start. It was, Snom. Now we're leading on to Lechonk and Smoliv.
LeJonk.
Snom was the start.
Yeah. Smoliv is also an excellent name. I feel like it doesn't get enough love because LeChonk is so good. But oh my god.
Can't wait to see what they both evolve into. Pokemon news tomorrow, by the way.
We have Pokemon news tomorrow?
Yes, they announced there's a Pokemon Direct tomorrow, so everybody's very hyped
Oh
for it.
hell yeah.
It's, I believe 2 o'clock our time.
AM or PM?
Afternoon. PM.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll see what it's like. Yeah. Lechonk is literally both in game and in terms of reception the Wooloo of this generation, where everybody saw Wooloo.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like here's the basic bitch normal type. It's a sheep, and everyone went oh. And this time they've gone and goes, here's our basic bitch normal type. It's a little pig, and everyone went ah.
Baby!
So many bibbies.
I'm legitimately excited for the Trunks Evos. Yeah.
I want to see them starter evos so bad, especially since I'm not fully decided on them yet. Although I would like to select the entirety of the scene, please. And then I would like to extrude it ever so slightly. Yes.
Oh, I forgot I had worked more on Iffy's Ishgard apartment. It's coming along, slowly but surely.
Oh god, the snum emote. It's such a good emote, I love it. We're at 10:30 already, man.
Jesus.
I know, right?
I'm quiet because I'm absolutely bopping to this song. Don't think you need crafter for your Ishgard apartment? Probably. Most likely, yes.
I think it's probably a good thing that I've yet to get into housing in Final Fantasy.
There's a reason why I just need to do a bunch of dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
I need money.
You need money to
Because
live.
I spent all my in-game money on my apartment. And now I'm like, I've seen people on my timeline getting lucky at the Ishgard housing lottery, and I'm like, if I had, you know, a stupid amount of money, maybe I could also throw my lot in the ring for Ishgard housing. How much money do you perhaps need? I have no idea. It's an amorphous amount of money. I haven't thought about it.
Had other things to think about in the interim.
Yeah. I'm a little busy at the moment. I've been living that meme for a while. I'm doing glam stuff right now. It is so hard to find something that I think would be appropriate casual wear for Ifignia.
She doesn't really have a casual aesthetic much.
No. What is casual for Ifignia? Say what you will about me and the way I dress in real life. I am currently in a pair of, like, extremely cheap shorts and a vest. I may dress up to the nines, but I can chill with the best of them. I don't know that Ifignia can. my god, who put this song in this playlist?
It's
Who
gonna
did
be
this?
you or me, you know. It's a very limited.
It was me?
Which song are you listening to?
Obviously by McFly.
Yeah, you put the McFly songs in there.
Why though?
I don't know why. I leave that to you. You chose to put McFly in the playlist for some reason.
Look, does it or does it not slap?
Do
But
slap.
why?
It was the vibe we were
But
in.
also,
It was the vibe we were in
why?
at the time. I think
Yeah.
we were in a very weird vibe when we made the playlist.
To be fair, it's like poppy, like light bangers, is what it is. It's not like stuff that you're like raving to because it's for making breakfast. None of us have energy, but it is bangers because we need some energy.
Starting the morning, we wish to start strong.
Yep.
Did I? I did, didn't I? Rip. Fully did that the wrong way. Hello, birthday girl. Oh.
I know everyone in the chat's got a sub, so you got no excuse. Hit that wow.
Hit that button. Oh, we had a health check from Stanji. I hadn't even noticed.
I'm sorry, we were concentrating.
We're in the quiet times of the stream. How are we, birthday girl? She's wandered into the room because she knows it's getting late. She knows that Mum gives her a bedtime snack. So she comes in to be like, is it bedtime yet? It's not quite bedtime yet, but we're close. Yes. Look at all the birthday wow, Sadie. That's for you. Yes. Let me show you, Curls. Let me show you in Discord.
Let me see.
Let me show you a picture.
Reveal.
Birthday! She's on a medical diet, so we couldn't really give her any special food, so we just kind of put it in a pile and then we put a little treat sticky in it that she's allowed to have, just to be like, it's a candle!
So funny.
And she still ate it all. She's
Oh,
like,
I'm sure she did.
she's like, oh my god, my favorite.
And I'm also like, food.
Food.
That's hilarious.
Now. Hey. Now. What's up, Sadie? What's up? Ow. Ow, what's up, little tiny mouse? Having a cuddle.
Oh, cuddle time.
No, I do not want to cuddle, except maybe with the scratches into the chin, maybe.
Sadie, I'm gonna annoy you so much.
Balances out, she's gonna keep you awake.
She can certainly try.
Just wake up in the night and there's a huge pair of eyes staring at you.
Don't even joke.
Just looking at you going, what the heck is this? In my living room.
Why are you here?
I probably won't remember tomorrow, but if I remember tomorrow, I may have to browse for computer mice. I don't need anything fancy. I don't like mice that are too complicated, like, you know, or those gamer ones that have all the buttons on the side. I actually really don't like them.
Yeah, it's not really my thing either.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those things where you could get used to it, but it's just, for me, it's just like,
I'm not dexterous enough.
Same. You would think it would solve the problem of having little hands for MMOs, but I just can't. I would spend too much time looking at the mouse to be like, which button am I pressing?
Yeah, I think I would get rid of it. I would get used to it, sorry. But it would take so much time.
Yeah, I like having the forwards and backwards buttons. I do have that, but that's it. I want to see if I could get a similar one to what I have currently. That'd be fine. This is some sort of HyperX one. Again, maybe I don't even need to buy a new mouse. Maybe I just need to buy some cleaning alcohol.
Some what now?
Some
cleaners.
Cleaner alcohol to put in.
Yeah, not to say this myself, but there are some bangers in this one.
There sure are.
I can't tell you the context, but I have made a new playlist this week, and I love it so much.
Interesting. Not allowed to know the context, eh?
Nope. Spoilers.
Is it a fandom playlist?
It is.
Oh. Is it a Final Fantasy one?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go then.
For things I want you to know so bad.
Yeah, my line of questioning ends there.
Look, I'm just saying. It's not even like when you get to the bit, it's like when you are able to do some of the building that I have been able to do. Yep, that's the vaguest way I could have said that. You will lose your mind because you will have such a good time coming up with shit.
I'm sure I will. It's just that I'm also having a very good time killing the heck out of a bunch of monsters.
Look,
having so much fun.
Yoshi P's gospel.
Please play other games.
Please play other games.
Just played one of the most fun quest battles I've ever had in Warhammer. Insane spellcaster Burn with 2 heads breaks reality, so you have to kill your past and future self. You attack your past self to begin the battle, and then your future self ambushes you because you knew where you were gonna be. Wow.
That's actually very funny.
Very funny. Again, I can't tell if like my program is lagging or if this mouse is just being unresponsive.
Right, yeah. It's hilarious because if you know how the AI is going to ambush you, you could in fact ambush your future self. Hands, difficult in any dimension.
Those of you still looking for comfy gear, the streetwear trouser are a good pajama bottom look to them. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Really fun antagonist concept. They know everything that is going to happen and everything that will happen, but is entirely blind to the present.
I have a character in my back pocket that's similar to that.
Excuse me. Yes.
How's it going, chat?
How are we doing?
I was concentrating very hard on something, and I'm just gonna restart.
Is this a delete your art kind
It's
of
a
thing?
delete your art.
Oh dear.
It's fine though. It's just I was futzing and futzing and futzing with it, and the more I was futzing with it, the worse I was making it. So I was like, at this point, it will actually be easier to start from the beginning again. I didn't have a super clear idea of what I was doing. I was just messing around. But now I've got a clear idea.
Fair enough. I'm fidgeting with fiddly, noodly bits of fingers.
Love is like a bomb, baby, come on, get it on. Living like a lover with a radar phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Tell me, little woman, can I be your man?
Naren just came in, emoted at me, and left. Oh, potentially to inform me that it's 11 PM.
Oh! Cluster once again looking out for each other. Just everybody unanimously being like, hey! You guys are supposed to stop and go to bed at this point. Alright then. There we go. That was a bit of fidgeting around in Blender. We have a semi-gingerbread human kind of thingy.
Yeah.
Let's say for now it felt very similar to working in Maya, so maybe in future projects I will maybe take... I don't know, maybe I'll take those kobolds that are like half done and have a play with them and see if I can get them completed maybe. Might reevaluate things. I think somewhere something in the back of my brain is telling me, because I've really gotten into it, to try making a VR chat avatar.
Ah, I see.
I think that's what the thing in the back of my brain is doing, and I think because, again, they're sort of half made, I might try and make a kobold.
Right.
Before immediately trying to, like, make a... Because it would be my first one, so rather than immediately trying to make, like, a custom one that's just an OC, I'd probably try to make, like, a generic one that other people can customize, much like the one that I used.
Right, yeah, that made sense.
So I think that's what the back of my brain is telling me, but obviously I don't know anything that is involved with that. I know theoretically the stuff of, like, you gotta make the mesh, you've gotta rig it, you've gotta weight paint it, but then it starts to get fuzzy in my brain of like, well, at some point you've got to get it into Unity in order to get it into VR chat, and that transition...
Like, how does that jump happen?
Yeah, at what point? Because Unity is the one that works out how to map the bones to your, well, VR placement. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because that's this, and I don't know how that part works. That's going to be one of those ones of like having to, sit and read guides or sit and watch YouTube videos, which again is one of those things where I feel weird about doing that on stream because it's just sort of me sat in silence staring at like a half-hour video.
Yeah, I get that for
yeah,
sure.
So yeah, that's something that the back of my brain is like toying around with, I think. Shout out to Mally, who's going to work on the thing tonight. Oh, look how cute he is.
Yeah.
Aww. Love it.
Right. We gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go, gang.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Thank you for coming, as always.
Potentially D&D tomorrow.
Yeah, there should be D&D stream in the evening. And I've apparently been talked into some sort of video game stream during the day. So we'll see. Probably depends on what time I wake up, I'll be honest.
It depends what time I wake up, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be honest with ourselves, sibling.
So yeah, that's it. The time that I wake up and the time that you wake up will probably depend on what happens. If I wake up and you're not awake, then Digimon will happen, but if I wake up and you are awake, then Final Fantasy will happen.
Oh, now it's a challenge. I see. I can rise to an occasion.
Look, I'm quite happy to honestly spend like a morning spending like 2 or 3 hours doing Digimon take the stream down and vibe with you for a few hours off stream before we then have to stream again. I'm happy to do that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens,
Also,
chat.
people really
Something
people really
will happen on this channel.
Something's going to be happening. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it because my commission queue is currently empty, but I'm happy with it being empty at the moment because I think I may be burnt out slightly.
Yeah.
So I'm doing other things. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll have to follow me on freaking Twitter to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to bed. I'm going to make a cup of tea, I think. Definitely not going to watch more Sense8 for half an hour.
For sure, no.
Alright.
Good night, chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye!